Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're in Sinsville again doing another renovation video, but today it's with the new pack that just came out, the My Marriage Story pack, and I was going to do a wedding venue due to the fact that the pack is a wedding pack, but I decided, because when I went to the world, I hadn't actually really looked at the world yet, and I thought there'd be more wedding venues, but it ended up being a lot more just houses, only one wedding venue. So I decided, let's do a renovation first and then I'll go and do a wedding venue later on, because I don't really know, I just thought, I feel like everyone's probably doing wedding venues, so why not try renovate a house. So the house itself I didn't actually hate from the outside. I actually thought it was quite cute with the green. I think the outside was actually like really nice. So yeah, but I decided, because it kind of looked very Greek styled, I decided to kind of go with that and turn it into a more blue and white house to give it more of a Greek feel. So I changed all the windows to white, add blue kind of touches where the greens were before, and then kind of go from there. I add some ponds around the outside as well, because I just wanted to add something a bit more to the outside. It was quite a small lot and it was quite a small house as well. It was originally 2 bedrooms, but I decided to make it 1 bedroom due to the fact that I was like, if this was a honeymoon home, do you need 2 bedrooms? I would say no. So I get rid of it and make it into a dining room. I thought that would be a bit more practical. And then the only real size change I do is I just bring out the kitchen 1 tile bigger, because it was just the kitchen was so small, and I didn't know really what to do. But I do skip over this like part of me adding all the flowers. I thought it was a bit boring, and I've done it in hundreds of my videos. So, but yeah, with these ponds, I guess. But this build is just base game and the pack. When I first get these type of packs, I do like to do just a base game and pack to see if it's doable. This one I found I was using more base game due to the fact that it's wedding stuff. There isn't actually many like build items for a house that you can use, so it is actually primarily the base game. But whenever I could find something that was wedding, but was what was with the pack and you could use in the house, I would try to use that more than the base game items, even if I wanted to use the base game item more, just because it is the pack, and I found even with this house, the original stuff was primarily still base game. So it's kind of annoying, but if The Sims doesn't give you the items, how are you meant to do it, Now, one thing, my biggest complaint with this house was they had the tiling from the outside and the inside, and it just didn't look great. So I decided to just completely change it, and I used the pack wallpaper that comes with it for the inside, and so I went for a blue style on the outside and then a grey for the inside. So it doesn't have that full Greek feel, it's just the Greek feel on the outside, and then you come in, it's more modern and it's clearly been done up or whatever. So that was kind of what I was trying to go for. But yeah, so the inside, the kitchen was tiny and I didn't really like the bedroom there, so I just removed all the stuff that's down on the downstairs, and then I use a base game counter because we don't have any counters that come with this pack. I was going to put it where the bedroom was, but I felt that it was quite snug, so I ended up changing that, and then having it kind of where it was, but like making it but it's bigger than it was because I've obviously sized up the house a bit, so it just has that extra little bit of tile room to be able to do more with the house. So yeah, I just go for a base game flooring as well, because there's no flooring for this pack either. And then the kitchen is all base game because there's no items to use with the pack. like I said before, this is more like a base game home in a new world. But yeah, I just kind of go for one of my ordinary kitchens that I tend to go for. I went for a grey and white design to go with the whole house, and then I used the flowers that come with the pack to make sure there was at least something in this kitchen that was related to the pack, because other than that it's all just base game, which is a bit of a letdown, but it's okay. The dining room, I use one of the dining rooms that come with the pack, and the chairs. You would expect though a dining room because it is a wedding, so the venue would need like tables and chairs and stuff. And then I use the centerpiece as well that comes with the pack. I thought I quite like the centerpiece that comes with it. It's what I would expect to use for a wedding, so no complaints here. For the living room, again, I use the pack couches. I don't like these, but I had to use them because, you know, it's the pack. But I do end up not using the rug that comes with the pack for this one, just because it's quite small and it didn't really work. So I ended up just going for a base game rug to make it look a bit nicer and actually like fill out the space, or else it would just look kind of weird. And then I use candles and stuff from the pack to add some decoration, but the side table and TV stand are all base game because again we don't have them for the pack, so I had to kind of use base game for that. I went for kind of an old style for those, but then there's no pictures that come with this, and there's only one wall art and it's huge, so I do use that twice in the build to make sure that it's like I've used more of the pack than base game, but I haven't, but you know what I mean. So the bathroom is fully base game because there's nothing in the pack for a bathroom, so this bathroom is very basic. I continue the theme from the rest of the house into the bathroom, just the grey and white design, but yeah, nothing really exciting about a bathroom. So yeah, I didn't really know what to put in this corner. I ended up putting a desk in, and just having a little desk space I thought was quite nice, just to have in this area. I could have brought the stairs inside, but I decided to make it a desk, and just all base game stuff. I think I add again the flowers that come with the pack because I needed to make basically if there's nothing for what comes with the pack, use base game, but accessorize with something from the pack, so at least there's something there, I guess. The curtains that come with the pack as well are quite big, so I didn't use them for the smaller windows because it would look ridiculous, so hence why I skipped out on those. But that's basically the downstairs done. So for the upstairs, I just remove everything again, and then I just go for a white dresser with a mirror on top, and again add some accessories to that and everything. I go for this base game bed as well. I did go back and forth trying to choose the bed, but I ended up going back to the same one that I had in the first place. And then again with the older side tables and stuff, I felt like carrying that through. I ended up layering the rug to make it bigger because when you size it up it's too big and I couldn't bother doing the cheese, blah blah blah, so I just kind of layered the rugs, but yeah, using the same painting, but yeah, don't really know what else to say about this bedroom. I just added some flowers and stuff to incorporate more of the pack into this room due to the fact that it's just a base game. The walls are again still that same pack wallpaper though, which I actually quite like. I thought it was quite a nice kind of wallpaper, so I used it throughout the whole build. And now I'm just finding the tiles. I guess I don't really know, but I do add a little shelf here, just to add something else to the bedroom because I thought it was quite boring at this point. I just add random clutter. It's primarily base game clutter as well because there's not the clutter that comes with the pack it's quite big, so I did have to use a lot of base game clutter. for this build as well. Yeah, and because they were quite small shelves, I kind of struggled to try and find the right kind of clutter for it, I guess. But other than that, that's basically the bedroom done. I don't know what else to say. I do add a bit more clutter to the side tables as well, because a lot of this is just like flowers and like random like stuff, because I needed to, because it's primarily base game, I just kind of was like, I can't use my normal stuff that I use in my builds, and there wasn't enough stuff that came with the pack to like make this like what I wanted to, but it's fine. Just doing the outside, finishing up the outside now, I end up changing the brick and making the green wall blue, and I turn the white into the pack wallpaper for the white part, I guess. But that's about it really, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon with another video. Bye.